Welcome back, friends. Welcome to another trapping video. I'm Brandon Storr with Pebble Creek Outdoors, and today we are going to be repairing a trap, a Duke 3 CS that got ran over by a truck. Well, I assume to be a truck, something heavy, and it got a little bit of bent out of shape, and we're going to fix it so we can get it back out on the line. Yeah, it can be repaired, and we will fix it somehow, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is kind of some routine trapping stuff. It's nothing like profound or anything that I'm going to go over here. In fact, I don't think I've ever had to fix a Duke after being run over. I've fixed other traps from stuff before, but so there's a few things that are going on with it. So Dukes are cheap, right? And so you kind of, the base plate's pretty good. It's not really bent too bad. What's really kicked bad are the outside edges, the corners where the jaws actually loop in. So that's like the worst. So we're gonna just kind of start with that. The main issue you'll see is that the jaws are offset like that, and that's just indicative of something that's just run over the top of it. It sucks, you know. But you know, we pay good money for these traps, and I don't care what you got. I mean, people say, oh, if you got an MB550, it wouldn't have bent. Yeah, it probably would have. And I do use MB550, but they're not the cheapest trap on the market. Not everybody can afford that junk all the time. So we got to be able to fix our stuff when it breaks. It's part of being a trapper, part of being a man, all that good jazz. So what we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna use a hammer. And no, we'll not much use a hammer, but we are gonna hammer it some, and we're gonna use some crescent wrenches, and we're gonna bend that baby back up until we get this jaw to come normal. So sit good, and we'll be good there. I'm gonna kind of take the opportunity and talk a little bit about some other stuff too, so stay tuned. Alright, so made some progress here. One of the first few things I did here is I smashed in the two ends here where the jaws go in, and that has helped tremendously. In fact, we probably have a working trap. You can see that gap. Focus. It's still kind of there, but it's definitely usable still. We're gonna see if we can actually get this tuned up a little bit better. It's amazing what a vise can do. I've never had a vise before until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I don't know how I live my life without it, because this thing is absolutely fantastic. It's a Reed Manufacturer Company, number 403.5R. Super cool. Got it as a gift. Absolutely love the thing, and it's, like I said, I don't know how I trapped before without it, or did anything around the house. Something else I've got here too that I'm noticing, and it's going to cause a lot of issue. So if you notice the levers, they're off. They're all bent. Both of them are that way. So that's something we're going to tackle next. I think we're going to grab a crescent wrench or something else, and we're going to twist it. See how that works. Okay, so phase 2 has been interesting on this. I didn't get the lineup I wanted, I didn't get the level pan that I wanted, and it was still kind of offset. So I ended up doing, you'll see, so I've got one of the jaws off, the bent jaw. It's in the vise. And the way I did it is I ended up kind of having it set, and I laid, it was the non-set jaw over, stuck it in here, viced it together to where the two ends on each side popped out, and I was able to get it out. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So now what I'm going to do, since I have this kind of like half weird set, I'm going to bend this, I'm going to pull it out, I'm going to tweak it until I get it to fit exactly the way the other one is, because the other one's not damaged. And then once we get that done, I will assume that it will go together and it will run really smooth and efficient. So keep trying. Alright guys, so I got the camera zoomed in a little bit. So in the end, this is kind of what we came up with here. So I'm going to go ahead and set the night latch on this trap. Okay. We got a nice flat set of jaws. We've got pretty flat pan. Pan tension's good. I had to readjust everything on the trap. You know, that's just the nature of Duke. It's also the nature if you get run over by a truck, you're probably gonna need some adjustments. So I had to readjust everything, kind of move everything around. I'm gonna go ahead and fire this trap off. And so you can see there's a small offset of the jaws. So the jaws are just a little bit off, but I've done enough bending and torquing on it to the point where I feel comfortable that it's gonna hold coyotes again. The levers are straight, coils are straight, all the rods are straight, the dog is straight. The pan, I'm just gonna make a small adjustment with that. Everything is held together good. It's still strong. There's no stress fractures or anything crazy like that. It is just a little bit tweaked, a little bit bent. I've had traps like that in the past. Definitely still gonna hold a coyote. It's a big trap. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set that up. I got a coyote back here that I got hanging up. I'm gonna be fleshing later on, and definitely got a lot of steel in the ground this weekend. It's 8 degrees outside. If you guys are in Nebraska, holy smokes, you know what I'm talking about. It's cold. It's very, very cold. Drove through an ice storm on the way back from work last night. Yeah, it was not fun. So yeah, but we got everything going on. Got a lot of steel on the ground, including this big guy here, if I can get it out here before the sun goes down tonight. So we're just gonna keep trapping. We're gonna progressively trap. We're gonna do some coon sets, some coyote sets. Hopefully we'll catch something. Definitely banking on the coyotes, because the coyotes really move a lot in the cold weather, but the coons, not so much. Haven't had a whole lot of luck with them this year because I got started so late. But anyway, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing our Duke number 3 CS get its repairs done, and I'm glad I was able to put it back in commission after it had been run over by a truck. Yeah, that just kind of stinks. So anyway, like always, I'm Brandon Storm with Pebble Creek Outdoors. Thanks for watching.